Hey everyone, I'm Joe, and I'm an IT specialist here at Nagios. And in today's video, I'll be going over the Core Configuration Manager and how it works. The Core Configuration Manager, otherwise known as CCM, in Nagios XI provides a centralized web-based interface for managing all monitoring configurations, including host, services, contacts, and more. It eliminates the need to manually edit configuration files, reducing errors and streamlining changes with built-in validation and applied configuration tools. It ensures updates are applied safely and efficiently. Let's dive right in. Nagios XI is built on top of a product called Nagios Core. As we can see at the top here, when it says Restart Nagios Core or the Core Configuration Manager, we are talking about managing the configuration files for Nagios Core. When we are talking about Nagios Core, it's a super powerful engine, but it does present a couple of challenges. It works directly off of configuration files, which are flat text files. These files are accessible and modifiable through the command line, which I'm in right now. What it does is it reads configurations as it's starting, then reads those into memory, and that's how it monitors all your hosts and services. In order to make a change in Nagios Core, you would go into the command line, find what you want to change and or add, you then stop Nagios Core, you save Core, and then you restart Core. And then at the very end, you are officially monitoring that thing you want to monitor. What we have introduced is a database that goes in between Nagios XI and Nagios Core that stores not only the configurations we'd like to write, but also previous sets of configurations that we have used in the past. And this is a massive, massive benefit. If we were going to go and write the configuration files, what the database has done is it has taken the sets of configurations it has stored and it has written all of those configuration files. I just added a service that I know will not work and will break the configuration. Since I added the service and I did not apply the configuration like it wants us to, it made changes in the database, but not the engine yet. Once we apply the configuration, it stops Core, writes the new configuration files, then restarts to push the new changes through. Let's just say we had an error in the configuration when we were trying to validate. Whether it's setting up a new host or a service, like I just did, incorrectly, we would get a red error letting us know it was reverted back to a previous snapshot. Here we go. It tells us monitoring engine configuration files have been rolled back to their last known good checkpoint. If I try again, it still doesn't work. If we did this on the command line, it would be much, much harder to track down, if we got an error, that is. Speaking of snapshots, these are the complete stored history of the configuration files and configuration changes. If we got an error in the most recent snapshot, all we have to do is head to the right side, go to the one that says OK for config status, and then click Restore. It then restores the configuration files to what it was at that point. When restoring it, it will write all of those files, and then we can go back at the very top, press Apply Configuration, and it will restart Nagios Core with the new files. And that's it. For more information or documentation on the Core Configuration Manager, for additional assistance, you can visit support.nagios.com. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment for any more videos you'd like to see regarding Nagios products. As always, thanks for watching and happy monitoring.